Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is AIRIENA BATRIESYA binti MUHAMAD. So let me introduce my members.
Hi, my name is IFFAN bin MOHD.
Hi, I'm FATINA UMAIRAH.
Hi, and my name is Muhammad HAIKAL bin Muhammad SB.
What is NFT?
Have you heard about interest?
You guys have thoughts about getting loan? Let us explain.
In compound interest, interest is earned on both the principal and any interest that has been earned previously. In this situation, each time the interest is calculated, it is based on the new principal value that includes the previous amount of interest.
Compound interest is based on principle which changes from time to time. As you guys can see on my left, we have our methodology table that we use for this topic. Let's look at the example. For question 1, Mr. Levi decided to invest 10,000 ringgit in a Maybank fixed deposit account for a tenure of 12 months at 2.5% compounded annually. Find the accumulated amount after 2 years. To find the accumulated amount, which is S, we can use this formula. S equal to P1 plus I n. S equal to P, which is 10,000, 1 plus I. Our I here is K divided by M, which is 0.025 divided by 1. And lastly N, which is M times T. We got 2. After that, we can just use our calculator to get the answer.
After 1 year, Mr. Levi decided to withdraw half of his fixed deposit and reinvested the remaining half for another 3 years at the same annual interest rate. The first key point here is Mr. Levi decided to withdraw half of his fixed deposit, meaning we need to divide the original principal to 2, which will give us RM5,000. For our nominal interest rate, which is K, and the nominal interest rate, which is M, we will use the same as the previous question because the question stated at the same annual interest rate. The question also stated that Mr. Levi reinvested the remaining balance for another 3 years, means the 3 years will be our T. As for our number of interest period, N, and the interest rate per interest period, I, we will do as the following. The format for I is K per M, which is 0.025 per 1. And the format for N is M times T, which is 3. Finally, we have every component needed to solve the question. As we know, the formula for the question is S equals to P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of N. We only need to put the number and it will look like S equals to 5,000 open bracket 1 plus 0.025 divide by 1 close bracket to the power of 3. All we need to do now is just put the number and calculate the answer. The answer will be 5384.45.
Annuity is a series of periodic payments or deposit usually made in equal amount at equal intervals of time. For example of annuity are monthly rating payments, insurance policy, and others. Payment or computation of an annuity is computed by compound interest method.
Future value or accumulated value of an ordinary annuity certain is the sum of all the future values of the periodic payments. The future value of an ordinary annuity certain is given on the table. So as you guys can see on my left side, we have the methodology table that we use in this topic. So you guys can study it and understand. Consider the following example of this topic. Wani wants to buy an apartment that costs 868,000 ringgit and she has to pay 10% down payment. The balance is to be paid in equal monthly installment for 13 years. The first installment is due 1 month after the date of purchase and the interest rate is 4% compound monthly. So the first question is calculate the amount that Wani need to pay every month. So as you guys can see, we have the information that statement in here. So first, we got A equals to R multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus I and the power of minus n and divide by I. And then we got A equals to 86,800 ringgit and minus 86,000 ringgit. And then we got 781,200 ringgit. And then we have M equals to 12, T equals to 30 years, K equals to 0.04, I equals to 0.04 divided by 12, and n equals to 12 multiplied by 30, and then we got 360. So we need to calculate first. So we have 781,200 equals to R multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12 and the power of minus 360 and divided by 0.04 divided by 12. Then we got 781,200 equals to R multiplied by 0.6982041,348 and divide again by 0.04 divided by 12. Then we got 781,200 equals to R multiplied by 209.4612404. Then we need to bring this to here because we need to find R. And then we got R equals to RM3729.57.
So here is another example of question with a special case. If Wani failed to pay her third payment, find the amount she needs to pay for her fourth payment. So from the question, we will know that R equal to 3,729 ringgit with 57 cents, M equal to 12, T equal to 30 years, K equal to 0.04, I equal to 0.04 divided by 12, and N equal to 4. So for this question, we will use the formula over here. So the formula is Sn equal to R multiplied by 1 plus I with the power of n minus 1 and divided with I. So we can just fill this formula over here with the information that we know. I recommend you to solve it one by one to make it easier. So first, we can solve the one over here. And after that, we can just divide it using our calculators. And for the final step, just multiply these two and now you got the answer. So, did you guys understand? I guess that's all from us. If you have any questions, just leave it on the comment section below.
Don't forget to like,
Subscribe
And share.
Bye bye.
Bye.